Welcome to Focus on the Falls. I love this edition every year. It's getting ready to get back to school. I'm joined by the Superintendent, David Munoz. David, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
It's good seeing you again, middle of summer.
How's the summer been going?
A lot of traveling. Been all over the country.
It's good.
Seeing a lot of different things with the family, Vermont
awesome.
and Kentucky and a lot of places in between.
You feel recharged?
Yeah, everything's going well that way. I mean, we work through the summer, but we get time off just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So we're all happy to have the staff getting recharged, us getting recharged as well. But
as we talk about getting back to school, and we're going to talk about a couple specific things in a minute, how important is summer, even for teachers who might not be in the classroom, but they're working all the time on lesson plans and thinking about the next year, but also getting a chance to catch their breath? How important is summer when you look at the academic year?
yeah, summer is really critical. My wife's a teacher, and it's really recharge time. Teachers give so much, all educators give so much, especially during the school year. It never really stops at 3:30 or 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And so the summer is that time to sort of be really off from the whole deal.
Yeah.
And that's important. I can see it with a teacher in my house,
Mm-hmm.
two if you count my son, but he doesn't live in the house anymore, that they're using that summertime to really recharge. They're doing some things here and there, but they put so much time in, not just during the day, but after the school, on the weekends, prepping lessons, doing IEPs, and we have night shifts that come in with staff members and all the events and sporting events, which are going to start up in a couple of weeks here.
Mm-hmm.
It's really close where all those things are going to be starting, before we even come back to school. We'll have multiple events in already.
So I'm going to ask you about the actual beginning of school coming up in a second, but first, some of those things that you talked about. One of the big things on the calendar is the back to school fair. I think it's a couple days. Tell us about the back to school fair.
Yep, I sent a message to all families. We've had a great response. We made some changes. Last year was the first year where we had all the schools come to one location to take their pictures and pay fees and do all those things that you usually do at all your buildings. We're doing it all in one location again, and it's called the Back to School Fair, August 14th and August 15th. And I'll send more reminders out. It's also on the very first page of the website. We've had over 1,000 families already sign up.
Wow.
So yeah, we're really excited about that. So they just go to the website, the click is on the front page, they can sign up there or just come in. So on both days, we have changed it a little bit. We have more nighttime availability. So there's a lot more. It's 2 to 8 on August 14th, and on August 15th, 8 to noon, then again 4 till 7. So that was one of the big changes. So the August 14th and 15th in the gray gym at the high school. So all the buildings during those times, they can get their IDs, they can meet with special education staff, food service staff, school resource. We'll have all of those buildings in one location. So with families with kids in multiple buildings, they only have to go to one place. One place to get it all done, get their questions answered. I'll be there along with a lot of different staff from around the district to help answer questions and to get that start of school fair kind of going. Obviously school is still a little ways out, at the start of September, but it's really important to get this piece locked in. Get those nerves out of the way. Who's going to be my teacher?
Get my picture taken.
What's my schedule going to be? Where are my all these sorts of things kind of arranged. So get a parking pass if you're a high school student. I
love the evening hours because parents don't have to take time off from work. You can get home, grab some dinner, and on both nights then you can come up and take care of things after dinner even.
Yeah, we took some feedback last year, and that was one of the really big pieces. People were appreciative of the common location for all the buildings to come to the high school grade gym, but they did want some expanded times. So that was one of the main focuses this year, is to still have all those different organizations present for this, to smile for your picture, checking at your school table, and then we'll have a resource fair there as well.
So will the clubs be there?
Yeah.
Will they? So if kids always want to know, how am I going to fit in? So will the different clubs and activities be represented too?
Yep, that'll be right across from the grade gym in the high school cafeteria. So if you've been to our high school, the grade gym is here, and then right across the hallway is the high school cafeteria. So we'll have a resource fair, again, just like last year, in the high school cafeteria. We'll clubs and activities and groups and all those different organizations will be present there to make sure that you can talk to whoever you want, sign up for things. That'll be going on at the same time in the high school cafeteria.
That's fantastic. It's all right there. So this ends up being a couple weeks before school starts, right? When does school start?
Yeah, school starts start of September. We have a soft start on the September 3rd, and then again on September 5th. So we're excited about this being early enough, and with enough varied times so that families can get things signed up, get things ready, and be way ahead for the actual start of school. Which we'll be communicating about.
So when you get to be like a month out, and we're roughly a month, actually a little bit more than a month, what is it like in your office and for your teams when you're about a month out from the start of the school year?
You know, really in all buildings, things kind of kick into gear. You know, everybody, all building administrators are, year round. But once it comes to the end of summer school and before fall sports start, it's really that big time to start getting newsletters ready, to start getting systems and processes and any changes, these sorts of things organized, and to start setting that start of school. That start of school time before students arrive, there's multiple days with staff that are real important for their orientation, us getting set, getting their classrooms set, making sure there's time in the classrooms to make sure those classrooms are set up, along with buildings themselves. Our building and ground staff has been working all summer. Things are going really well. Some big projects that are just about complete. There's a roofing project over $500,000 at the middle school. So there's still a few final touches going on with that. There's also a new elevator getting upgraded in the middle school. That's also a big project. So we're excited about that. And then, of course, we're kicking off that CE and Rec Riverside Community Center. We're in the final stages of design with that.
That's exciting. That's really going to be great for our community, for the kids at Riverside, for our seniors, for people who use CE and Rec. What a great, great program that is.
It's an additional 18,000 square feet that we're going to add on going down that hill at CE and Rec right across the river here. So we're excited about that, going to bid by the holidays this year and then breaking ground next year.
Oh, that's great. I want to ask you finally, as you think about the school year with it being this close now, you're an educator, you're a teacher, you're a coach. Is this the time of year where you start to get jazzed up? You've kind of caught your breath and the paperwork is constant for you, but some of that's done. This time of year, as you start to look ahead to the kids being back in the buildings, take me inside that.
If you're a fall sports coach, you're already ramping up. If you go by the fields out there, you'll see our teams out running and
saw that just this morning
and doing. They're into these pre-activities,
the conditioning
before the kickoff. So if you're a fall sports coach, you're kind of into your sequence already. They're taking their last big days. I was a fall coach, decades ago, but I remember the time, and you're coming into it, in those roles. And everybody else, teachers are always working, educators are always working, so they're coming into the buildings. You can walk through our buildings in the middle of summer, and you'll see teachers around, and that's just the amazing people that they are. You'll see educators around getting things prepped, and it's just how it is. It's pretty normal. It's not required or expected, but it certainly is appreciated, that level of
that commitment,
dedication to our students.
All right, if you want more information on the Back to School Fair, go to the district website. It's all right there. It's August 14th and 15th with hours into the evening on both days. Go to the district website. You can get all the information. It's right there. David Munoz is the superintendent in Menominee Falls. David, thank you so much. It's always good to catch up.
Thank you.
Thank you.